Okay, we're going to call this Finance Committee meeting to order. Present are council members Frazier, Cost, Bub, Blake, and Marmee. First item on the agenda is a request for appropriation in the amount of $298.49.
Good evening. This is in regards to refunds that we have received from the Bureau of Workers' Comp. So it's in reference to 3 of our grants. So Jackie in the auditor's office has to search through these rebates, and then she gives me the totals that I send them to the Department of Corrections, and then they send us invoices. So that's why I'm here today. We want to move the money into the intra-government account so then we can pay the state back.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Bub, second by Frazier. Any questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes 5-0.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation in the amount of $9,855. This is rent lease.
I'm sorry.
For the copier.
I apologize. I didn't think I had anything, honey. I don't. This isn't me. Let's take a look.
Is this whose copier's contract is this, David? Do you know? I can't recognize the signature of the director.
Neither can I. I'm not so sure it's not Corey's. I think, is that Higgins?
This is Change Copier Company. Funds was paid by mom for buyout of Mount Business contract.
By mom?
My mom.
Okay.
M-O-M.
Okay. Nope.
Would it be the law director?
Sorry, sir. You said mom and I heard bomb. So.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it is a law director.
Is it the law director's office?
What he's doing, and I don't know, some of them, I think courts did it too, was it's cheaper for them to buy it out than to continue the lease, and some of them are flipping over from the one company over to mom, I guess is what the rep that's handled us for a number of years is working with MOM now in many ways, so they're trying to rotate the machines, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, because I think we have another one
Right.
coming up.
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion of one.
We can get you.
The law director and council.
Yeah, if you want to move it on, we can get you that answer.
I mean, it's
sure.
pretty self-explanatory if you ask
Right,
me.
right.
They switched contracts and they're just moving it to a different.
Right. That's as much as I knew about it, and it sounded good, but we can get you the full detail.
I'll second.
Motion by Bub, second by Frazier. Questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes 5-0. Next item on the agenda is a request for appropriation in the amount of $34,700. Rose Peck retirement.
I can talk to that, I guess, if I want to. She's worked for Judge Higgins for a number of years, and she is retiring and moving on to something else in life. And I think she has another month or two with us at the most here, a month. And but that is a bona fide retirement. So
Motion.
Motion by Bub, second by Cost. Any questions and or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. And the last item on the agenda is a request for appropriation in the amount of $2,000.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a grant that Councilwoman D. Hall helped me get. It's from COTC. It's $2,000. We have some additional grant dollars coming too. We're going to be putting a mural on the back of the Y building on Church Street, and it's going to be related to the mounds and going to be related to Explore Licking County.
Oh, very nice.
Motion.
Second. Motion by Bub, second by Frazier. Questions and/or discussion? Dee, would you like to brag a little bit? Exactly, good job.
Thank you.
So, any other? Seeing none, oh yeah, oh. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. That motion passes 5-0. Thank you very much. And with that, the Finance Committee meeting stands adjourned. Next up is service.
Okay, we'll call the Service Committee meeting to order. Those present and myself are Aft, Cost, Bug, Blake, and Lang. Thank you, Mr. Rose, for waiting patiently. Up first, consider resolution number 18-50, authorizing and directing the Director of Public Service for the City of Newark, Ohio to enter into a lease agreement with Park National Bank for the lease purchase of 4 new snowplow trucks for the use in the Division of Streets. Mr. Rhodes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is something we've been working on for a couple of years, and we were able to get some grant dollars towards the purchase of that. Barbara Gilks helped us do that. She got us about $125,000 worth of grant dollars. Total cost for these 4 trucks completely outfitted is a little over $500,000, and we're going to enter into a lease purchase agreement for the remaining dollars over a 5-year period with Park National Bank.
So $500 million before or after the 125 is applied?
Before.
Before.
So we'll be right at the 400.
375.
We'll be 375 to 400.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Bub. Seconded by Cost. These are standard snowplows, salt carriers.
Yep.
Should I ask if we're going to have a salt dispenser in the north end or west end?
It's not out of the question. It's not anything we've given up on. It's not before you tonight, obviously.
Okay. Any other questions for the committee? Questions from the audience? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing this on to full council for a vote, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That passes 5-0. Thank you, Mr. Rhodes.
Thank you.
Up next, consider resolution number 18-51, authorizing and directing the Director of Public Service for the City of Newark, Ohio, to enter into a lease purchase agreement with Park National Bank for lease purchase of new high-efficiency street lighting through U.S. Communities Purchasing Program.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Rhodes.
The program was put in front of council committees 2 weeks ago by John Hazelwood, and that's currently working its way through council. And we wanted to go ahead and get started on the money end of it, and it looks like it'll be a 7-year payback. What our thought on that is, working with the auditor, is to keep the expressway lighting bills the same as what they are currently for the next 7 years, and we'll pay for this out of that. And at the end of the 7th year, we'll begin to see about a $40,000 a year savings. But immediately, we'll begin to see somewhere in there about a $10,000 a year savings in maintenance.
And that $10,000 will pay our 7 annual payments?
No. What will happen is our kilowatt hours and our billable hours will come down to the tune of about $40,000 a year. So instead of lowering my budget by $40,000 next year, we'll keep my budget roughly the same, and the auditor's office will take the payment out of my budget for lights for the next 7 years. So there's not an increase. It's a flat cost to the city, basically.
So
for
the
the next 7
$40,000 over 7 years will pay, $40,000 per year over 7 years will pay for the project.
It'll get real close.
Any other questions from the committee members?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Bub. Seconded by Cost. Any questions from the audience? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing this on to full council signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. That passes 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And that concludes service committees and the committee meetings for this evening. We'll see you all back here at the same time and same back channel at 7 o'clock for city council.